Hey guys! Oh, look at that camera back on. Hello, how we doing? We are starting with some Star Rail today. Possibly this all day? I don't know yet. But I know there's story, and I wanted to get this story done. So. I'm also trying a slightly new audio setup, so... Oh, that's why there's none of that. I have to redo some of my OBS buttons, Stream Deck buttons, but that's fine. So, I saw a little bit that there's like a new march and stuff, and so I didn't know what the story is about. So I did the march story before I started today, and that's the one where you go into her memory and stuff, and you find out that the Garden of Memory people and the Eon of essentially memory wiped her memory for her own protection. So that is where I'm leaving off. Also, I have snacks for the rest of the day, so. And I have a lot of mail. Cool. And I'm so excited that we've got commands again. Okay. Whoops. Okay. What is it? Aww. I could see me actually doing that in case there was somehow a slight difference. I mean, that's kind of like what we've done with the baby pictures. Is unless it's insanely blurry, and even then, I usually still keep it. I keep every single one, even if they all look the exact same, because it's like just spam taking all at once. The bird. No, other door? I always forget which door is which. What's with all the bots lately? Like, I had none for, like, years. Oh, I know what I can do. Copy. Moderator settings. Moderation. Blocked terms and phrases.
Nice.
Block cheap viewers on. Add. There we go. There we go. It's like how I'm a GFX artist or some shit band too. Turn the pink to orange, and this would be a pretty sweet room. Like, look at all the stuffed animals and stuff. This giant bunny rabbit! The Squishmallow pillows. Teddy bear with a special seat. Like, this would be my room.
I just found this in my pocket. How did it get there? Looks like a light cone. Didn't that weird voice in the Matrix say something about a parting gift? Well, I guess this is it. My origin, huh? I don't know why, but the voice sounded friendly to me. Well, guess I'll keep it then. Jumping through all those hoops in the Matrix was pretty exhausting. But this little gift makes me feel like it was worth it. I'll have to find time to thank Miss Fu Xuan properly. I really owe her one.
Oh, so if everything goes well, I should hopefully no longer have to use any kind of digital mixing software other than OBS. I'll have to do some tests with Discord, but I have an idea how it would work, because I kind of already have it working on the capture card, so...
Hey, the me in the light cone looks kinda cute, don't you think?
Sure.
Obviously! How could light cone me be cuter than actual me?
I didn't see which one we got. There's one that's new. Which light cone was that supposed to have given me? Or do I not actually have it in my inventory? Oh, I have an idea. It'd have to be for her, right? Probably this one. Okay, let's go do the story quest.
Phew.
What's that, Pom-Pom?
Just got a message from the Xianzhou La Fu. Looks like it'll conflict with our original schedule.
It's been a while, my friends on the Astral Express. How's your trailblazing expedition going? Soon, the Xianzhou Luofu will be holding the Luminary War Dance. Those who have aided the Luofu in overcoming the crisis are cherished allies of the Xianzhou. Thus, on behalf of the Seat of Divine Foresight, I'm extending an invitation to attend the ceremony. Your presence would be greatly appreciated.
Well, things are getting lively. We've barely recovered from the family's Charmony Festival, and we're already being invited to another special event.
There we go. So, I've been getting these, like, weird stains on some of my shirts. No idea what, like, we couldn't figure out what they were. We thought there was something up with the laundry machine or something. And so, we figured out there's nothing new with the laundry machine. Husband, I was like, what has changed in the last, like, month or two? Bubbles. So our current running theory is that the bubbles the baby got for Easter that I've been using increasingly, when it, like, drips while I'm trying to blow them, it chemically reacts after the fact with the detergent and causes stains on the shirt. Like, I can't believe that was it. Yeah, it's all about having fun.
Why not think about it this way? Our trailblazing expeditions are turning into blast expeditions, where we eat, drink, and play wherever we go. Blast? Expedition? Yeah, wherever we go, we eat, play, and have a blast.
So we should leave March behind to take care of the Express?
Hey, that's not what I meant. I'm all for some fun. I just hope there won't be any surprise party crashers, like Friday or Saturday.
The Xianzhou Luofu has recently overcome a crisis. By holding the war dance, they're demonstrating to everyone that they've returned to a state of peace and safety.
But that's what everyone said before we went to Penacony. You'll be totally safe under the family's protection.
No need to worry. The War Dance is not like the Charmony Festival with all its hidden secrets. It's just a festival to honor the Rainbow Arbiter and the Cloud Knights, who fought against the abominations of abundance and protected the Xianzhou ships. Aside from star skiff performances, it's mostly martial contests. Nothing too different from the Taikian Roboball contest we've seen before.
What do you think, Himiko? Since we've accepted Miss Black Swan's proposal, we should probably head to Amphorius for refueling.
There's certainly no rush. This trailblazing expedition is quite unique, and the Express needs to be fully stocked and prepared before moving on to the next stop. With Madame Herta's help, I was planning to deliver some Leviathan fossils from Kalinga Abyss to Ron May, member 81 of the Genius Society. It could earn us some favors before we set off. However, it may take a few weeks.
Aw, so that means we're not going to the Lawfu.
Being an adult means maintaining relationships, whether we like it or not, March. Since we've been invited, it's only right for the Astral Express to attend the ceremony. So, here's the plan. Pom Pom will take everyone to the Xianzhou Lawfu. Mr. Yang and I will meet up with Ron May and fulfill our promise. Meanwhile, you, March, and Don Hung will represent the Express and attend the war dance.
What do you two think?
I like
Himiko and
fossils.
Mr. Yang will be busy with serious research. Besides, fossils can't compete with martial contests when it comes to fun, right?
I
Plus,
beg to
you're the
disagree.
only one with so many friends on the Lawfu.
That's
All
one
you
thing I'd
want
love
know
to
come
do
along. You
as like a
gotta lead the
vacation
way.
one day. Would be go to one of those
Now that
places
everyone's
where
on
you
board
can
with the
like
plan,
look
it's
for
time to work
fossils.
to the Xianzhou Lawfu.
And I think there's a place somewhere in the US. It's like one of like the longest dinosaur tracks in the world or something. That would be fun. Wait, what's this? By the time you read this, I will likely have gone to where Mikhail went. Thank you for everything. Aww. Okay. Okay, we'll talk to them first.
Himiko really knows how to convince people. Between Leviathan fossils and the war dance, the latter definitely sounds more fun. By the way, Don Hung, this time you'll be taking a stroll with us on the Lawfu, right?
We can always say
Just
it's for
let
the
you
baby.
two wander around aimlessly on the Lawfu by yourselves? I don't think so. Plus, Mr. Yang is right. The Ambrosial Arbor crisis just ended, and both the long life and short life species are still feeling uneasy. And that's why Jing Yuan wants to organize the war dance, to show that the Xianzhou Lawfu is stable and safe. And since he has extended an invitation, it's only right that I visit my old friend.
Coming back to this place brings back so many memories. You know? Hey, I'm not actually gonna recite a poem. I was just thinking about all the twists and turns we went through when we first arrived on the Xianzhou. This time, we're not being forced or enticed or chasing after wanted criminals. And we didn't have to sneak in through the cargo dock. This trip has been incredibly smooth. Quite unusual, I must say.
We're so easily pleased.
Such is the fate of us nameless, I suppose.
Yes, we are here. General sent me to welcome you. Oh,
Is the Starskiff Haven always this crowded? Oh, there's so many people here. I can barely hear anything.
Yanqing said General Jing Yuan sent him to welcome us. But where is he?
Let's wait for him in front of the loom. It's the most prominent.
oops.
Hey, you guys! Hold on a moment. Did they just call us? Look at their outfits. They're from Penacony, right? Are you familiar with the Cienjo?
Hey, Tachio, how you doing?
We know a little bit about it. What do you need?
We're from Penacony. Maybe you've heard of it. We came to this ship to gather interesting materials for making dream bubbles.
Oh, we just left there. Oh, talk about coincidence.
How you doing, Tachio?
That's great. Do you know any must-see attractions on the Luofu?
Exactly. We're Cienjo experts. Most
Nothing
of the
too bad.
tourists
That's
around
good.
at the moment are here to attend the war dance, and that's why we're here too.
Yeah, we know about that ceremony. But isn't the fighting ring still closed?
I've
Well,
heard
there's
the
another
ring was
phrase.
Actually converted from a huge decommissioned Luofu fighter jet. The Radiant Feldspar is bigger, I guess.
But for now, all we can do is wait until the war dance starts in a few weeks before we can board it. We've still got work to do, so
Oh,
we
wait.
can't just sit around waiting for it to start. That's why we're asking you about some must-see attractions.
We're looking for unique experiences that you won't find on Penacony. Our clients love these kinds of dream bubbles the most.
You're the expert here. Give them some suggestions.
There we go. Apparently I can see how often those get used, too. So that's fun. Okay. Sorry, there's so many spammers now. Fixtrol Garden.
Oh yeah! Fixtrol Garden! It's famous for supernatural stuff. With those mischievous heliobi floating around. It's pretty fascinating.
Supernatural? I don't really like scary things, but our clients will love it.
Ooh, it does sound interesting. Let's go check out Fixtrol Garden. Maybe we'll bump into each other there.
Look, Yanqing's here.
Really? Let's go catch up with him.
Ready? Over there? Oh. I think I have all the treasures here, but...
Here you are. Everyone, this way. Hey, everyone. It's been a while.
It doesn't feel like it's been that long since we last saw you. But, Yanqing, are you...
What's up, Miss March?
They say kids grow up really fast. Yanqing, are you a little bit taller than before?
We've only been away for a few months.
I mean...
Long time no see.
It's been a while.
Oh,
It's called a
you've
growth
come
spurt.
along too, Mr. Danheng. Sorry for the delay. With the upcoming war dance and the Starskiff Haven being so busy, things are a little hectic.
I was really
Seriously,
torn about what to play today,
I've never
but
seen the Luofu so
I
lively
know
before.
this is usually
I was a bit worried that holding the war dance right after
big
the
one
Ambrosia
for
Arbor crisis might be too soon.
viewer's choice, so.
But seeing the bustling Starskiff Haven, I understand why General Jing Yuan chose this timing.
Yep. There's people from other delves and travelers like you three who have come from afar. With the war dance coming up, there's a huge number of visitors pouring into the Starskiff Haven. The Cloud Knights are working hard to keep the security tight. The General said this ceremony would help the Xianzhou Luofu recover from the crisis. It's a way to showcase our martial spirit, reassure people, boost morale, and attract visitors from other planets to promote trade and peace. By the way, the Xianzhou Alliance places great importance on this ceremony too. The Xianzhou ships, the Zhu Ming and the Yao Qing, have both sent messengers to offer their blessings. Yeah, I wonder if you've heard of it. It's known as the Star Forge, and it's responsible for providing more than half of the Cloud Knights' armaments. The Xianzhou Juming boasts skilled craftsmasters, and General Huayan is a top-notch craftsman himself. Ah, if only I could get a sword forged by him, I'd be on Cloud 9.
By the way, Yanqing, where are we headed next?
I'm sorry for talking your ear off. The General wants to catch up with you at the Palace of Astrum. He's been eager to hear about how the Express has been doing.
It's funny how he tries to act all mature, but whenever it comes to something he's interested in, you can really see his childish side.
You're pretty much the same.
I agree.
The way to live.
All units, assemble quickly! Get ready to protect the crowd!
Well,
I just mentioned security, and now all of a sudden something's gone wrong. Excuse me, I need to go check out the situation.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
We'll go with you.
I mean, we just said hopefully nothing happens, so.
Protect the civilians. I'll deal with him.
Enemies with this mark can enter the Moonrage state. After enemies use attacks, apply 1 stack of Bloodlust to enemy units that can trigger Moonrage. After a certain number of stacks, the unit enters the Moonrage state. At the same time, a Moonrage countdown appears in the action order. When the countdown's turn begins, Moonrage is dispelled across all enemy units. Okay.
Borison? Why are there Borison here? This ends now.
Harmony and unison.
Hedge your bets. Spend freely.
You can't run! Try that again!
Watch your head.
You can't run!
Joining the battle.
Oh,
Until everything burns to ashes!
it's probably one of my favorite comps right now.
Fight to live! Told you I could fight.
Okay.
This is more than a bad
Set the seas ablaze!
Sure, I'll play along.
Oh, I know what I need to hang on. Ah, there we go. That's a little better. It's a touch loud for me, but I think I fixed it.
Opportunity doesn't knock on its own, you know.
That's a bit better.
It's on me. No dirty tricks.
Try that again.
All in.
You can't run. Try that again.
Watch your head.
Fight. May song bring us victory.
Hedge your bets.
Initiate cleanup. Detonate.
Not good. Thanks for the help.
Sorry, no time to chat.
Could you give me back my...
Okay, maybe I'll roll on her. Possess. What do I have here? I like her personality already. Have enough. I do. Okay, let's do one. Let's do it. That'd be such a low chance of me getting her this time, though. My luck on the last, like, 3 or 4 banners that I was doing in a row was insane. Nope, no rainbows. Past luck doesn't affect future roll. I mean... It may not in terms of how it's coded, but... I think it's only going to give me so much to shield. Because what was it? I pulled like, in like, it was like what, 2 or 3 10 pulls in a row? I got the banner 5-star. Those rules are historical now.
Wait! My sword! I'm sorry, but I'm afraid we'll have to put our plans on hold for now. I need to find out what's going on.
While we appreciate your rescue, my Xianzhou friends, don't you think it's a bit too much to detain us and our cargo?
Sorry, but we've been ordered to detain you and your cargo for inspection until we figure out the source of the attack. Once we're done with the formalities, we'll let you and your cargo go.
Oh, but this shipment isn't even meant for the Luofu, and it's IPC's patented technology. Who do you think you are to conduct an inspection?
According to the protocol, All cargo arriving on the Law
I was
Fu
gonna
must
say,
go
if
through
you don't want to
inspection.
risk them checking it, don't land.
But we didn't officially enter your dock at all. We just sought refuge in your dock because we were attacked by the Borisons.
Looks like this argument could go on forever. Let's not get involved in a heated dispute.
We
that
didn't
won't lead
enter.
to a resolution.
We only entered because we were in trouble. Wait, what?
Who's in charge here? I need some answers.
It's my fault. We let our guard down for a moment. I take full responsibility.
With the war dance approaching, safety should be a top priority. Now, tell me, how did Borisin prisoners end up in Starskiff Haven? According to the protocol, Borisin prisoners should be held on a Starskiff and taken directly to the Shackling prison under strict supervision without ever touching the ground. Who allowed a prisoner transport ship to dock at the passenger terminal?
Please don't blame this captain. This incident involves the Zhu Ming's diplomatic vessel.
Who are you?
I'm Lu Jun, an officer of the Patrol Defense Squad. Thank you for your help, Lieutenant Yanqing. The situation unfolded rapidly, and it shouldn't be held against the captain. Here's what happened. An IPC transport ship was attacked by the Borisin just before arriving, and the Zhu Ming's diplomatic vessel came to the rescue. They fought off the Borisin pirates and imprisoned them on their ship.
So, an IPC ship was attacked by the Borisin near the Law Fu, and the Zhu Ming envoys saved them? Sounds complicated.
Honestly, it gives me a headache too. The Zhu Ming diplomatic ship, adhering to standard procedure, docked at the passenger terminal to hand these criminals over to the Law Fu. You know, with all the outsiders flooding onto the Law Fu, the Starskiff lanes are under immense pressure. The Borisin desperados decided to put up a fight before the prisoner transport Starskiff could get there. And that's what you just witnessed.
We'll make sure these prisoners are sent to the Shackling prison as soon as possible.
I see. It's an unusual situation indeed. I'll report it to the security department of the Realm Keeping Commission and ask for their cooperation in handling the aftermath. Maybe I should gather more details from others so that the Seat of Divine Foresight can have a better understanding of the situation.
Oh, you look much maturer now, Yanqing.
Please don't tease me, Miss March. The situation on the Xianzhou before the war dance is like a calm lake that can be disturbed by even the smallest pebble, capable of generating far-reaching ripples with even the slightest disturbance.
What are those people? I mean, those monsters we just dealt with?
Hey, Anna, I'm dropping in before you
Those
take care of
werewolf
household stuff.
Monsters are known as Borisin. They are abominations of abundance, and we've been.
You added me to your
fighting for a
suggested
very
streamer
long
section.
time.
Oh, thank you.
The Borisin have
You
been
love the
powerful
vibe. I
force for a long
appreciate
time,
that. I try to
plundering
create
and
a.
enslaving many worlds. The threat they pose is
I don't know.
just as terrible as the
I don't know what
Storm
you'd call the
disaster.
vibe here.
And the Alliance even had a fierce war with them 3 decades ago.
Honest vibe. How's that?
Presence has faded over the years.
Authenticity.
But who would have thought?
Easygoing and chill.
According to that officer, they attacked an IPC ship near
A little bit of
the
that.
Central
A little
Fleet.
bit of. Well, a
Such
lot of like.
brazen attack seems
Authenticity.
quite unusual to me.
There's no like fake me.
Yeah.
Chaos.
That's what I find strange too.
Yeah.
It seems like the IPC and the Borisin have some serious grudges.
And baby noises.
Well,
There we go.
Enough with the chit-chat. The
I tried to
General
have the
wants me
baby
to
sing
take
for
over
everybody
the
yesterday
Palace
because
of
he was
Astral.
like singing in his bed.
I'd love to chit-chat
And
a
then,
little longer.
like,
There are
as
some
soon
things
as
that
I
can't be
tried,
left
he started
unchecked.
screaming. Like, whoops.
Is it a serious matter? Maybe you'll.
I do appreciate that though,
help
Anna.
me
Thank you
hunt
so
down
much.
Morrison?
Thank you, but it's no big deal. By the way, that young lady who just appeared, she took my sword. I'm thinking of filing a lost property report at the Realm Keeping Commission to see if I can get it back.
I doubt she did it on purpose.
I feel you about the household stuff, though. That's why I take Wednesdays off. Otherwise, it all just, like, builds up.
Perhaps she's around here somewhere. Shouldn't we take a look?
All right, let's not keep the General waiting.
Don't worry. There aren't many people out there with that kind of talent. It shouldn't be too hard to find her.
There sure are a lot of troublemakers around.
To say, something about him made me just not trust him. That was like before this.
Success and failure.
It's been a long journey, Elder Huayan. Thank you for your presence.
Don't mention it. Thank you for taking the time to welcome me.
General, I brought our guests from the Express. Oh, I'm sorry for my bad timing. I didn't know you were meeting a guest, General.
Don't worry, you're just in time. It's been a while, my friends from the Astral Express. All is well when you have friends coming from afar. Allow me to introduce you to General Huayan. He's the Arbiter General of the Xianzhou Zhuming, known as the Flaming Heart.
No need to be so formal. I'm just a tourist here, no different from other tourists who've come to attend the ceremony.
Elder Huayan is not only one of the Arbiter Generals, but also the Furnace Master of the Artisanship Commission. Besides his martial skills, he excels in forging various weapons. Such talents are unique, even among the Arbiter Generals.
Be it Arbiter General or Furnace Master, these are merely titles given to me long ago. I've retired several times already, but with the current change in circumstances, the Marshal has called me back to duty, and I had no choice but to answer the call. Well, in the end, I'm to blame. Living such a long life naturally brings its share of disapproval.
It's an honor to meet you, General Huayan.
It's my honor to meet you, General Huayan.
No need to be all formal. Today I'm just a guest on the Luofu, the same as all of you. So, these three are the ones you mentioned, Jingyuin? The heroes who helped you with the Ambrosial Arbor crisis?
Indeed. There's Don Heng, March 7th, and her. Without their help, I'm afraid the Luofu might not have easily overcome this crisis.
So, the Imbibitor Lune's reincarnation has returned to the Luofu and will attend the war dance. I'd love to have a drink with you, should the chance present itself.
You're more than welcome, General Huayan.
And this young friend is?
Yanqing, my apprentice. He remains by my side as my retainer due to his youth, which I hope will season him with experience. He will stand for the Luofu's Cloud Knights in the upcoming war dance, ready to take on all kinds of challenges.
Great, great! It's a real treat to see so many talented young people around here today.
I thought I saw him
I
inside there.
almost forgot. This is my apprentice, Yoon Lee.
It's you!
Oh, it's you. Hello.
Oh, you two already know each other? Guess we don't need any introductions then.
What a coincidence! I was afraid I'd have trouble finding this girl.
Oh,
Speakers on.
now you've piqued my curiosity.
No? Okay, good.
Tell me, how did you two become acquainted?
She helped me capture the escaped Borisin prisoners at the Starskiff Haven. Allow me to express my gratitude for you. But when you left, you took my flying sword with you.
Your flying sword? Oh, so that's why I found a dagger in my bag. Turns out it's yours.
Yes, it is. Now that we've met again, I hope...
Nope, that won't do.
Won't do?
You want your sword back, right? Well, you can't just take it back. On the Juming, when you lose your sword on the battlefield, you have to reclaim it on the battlefield. As for this little sword, it was supposed to strike that escaped Borisin prisoner. But unfortunately, its owner's agitated state caused it to fly off like a kite with a broken string, and it missed its target. By the way, if I hadn't caught it and helped it hit its mark, that Borisin prisoner would have gotten away.
Hold on a sec, Yoon Lee. You took my sword without even asking, and now you're refusing to give it back?
It's like, yes, to some she might have stolen it, but I do get her point of you lost your sword on the battlefield.
If you just
Why
stepped
should you
up
just be giving
and
it back?
took your sword back from me fair and square, I would have totally respected you. But nope, you tried to play it down, expecting me to just hand it back to you like it's nothing. In front of everyone. With all due respect, you don't honor your sword, so you don't deserve it.
Hasn't anyone told you that taking without asking is stealing? If you want to settle this with swords, fine. Let's have a one-on-one duel right now.
Yanqing.
Well, that's more like it. Just be careful. Because I'm not as easy to handle as the Borisin.
You two, be quiet and apologize to Yanqing.
Hey! Whose side are you on, Grandpa?
I don't take sides.
It's a small misunderstanding, and an apology would be too much. I've heard about the Zhu Ming's incredible swordplay and craftsmanship. Most notably, the legendary Flame Wheel Octet. Seeing Miss Yoon Lee, who is among those ranks today, well, I must say, she definitely has that fiery edge.
Such grandiose names. Some folks love to spin these fancy titles, trying to set the Cloud Knights apart. Yoon Lee is still just a young girl, a bit awkward and hot-tempered. So please forgive her if she's being rude.
Well, everyone, Elder Huayan and I have some business to discuss. For now, Yanqing, why don't you entertain our guests and take Miss Yoon Lee to the inn? I'll find another chance to talk with you all. I'd like to express my gratitude to the Astral Express for helping the Law Fu during the crisis.
That's so kind of you. I mean, you've already thanked us so many times.
Please forgive me for coming at an inconvenient time.
You needn't apologize, General Huayan.
All right, Yoon Lee. Take this opportunity to clear things up with Yanqing.
Yeah. It's better to make friends than enemies. But I won't be heading to the inn just yet. I want to visit Lingsha. She just arrived in the Luofu and could use some help settling in.
Yanqing, once you've helped our guests get settled, go to the Artisanship Commission for me. I've heard about the attack and the detainment of the IPC ship. Qingzu sent word that the IPC members are protesting and wish to have their cargo back. See if you can calm them down. Don't get aggressive. Just make it clear that the Xianzhou Luofu has no intention of violating their rights.
I'm on it.
Okay.
This is the report Qingzu just sent me.
Go this
Let me
way.
take a look. Huh.
I mean, you know that the
It looks
IPC
like
ship
the
was
general is
attacked
giving me
because
a
of something
tough
that's on them.
challenge. He wants me to try and help put the IPC's mind at ease. Well, it's not exactly a test. As Cloud Knight officers, we not only learn the art of war and martial arts, but also occasionally have to handle diplomatic disputes. It's just, you know, talking things out isn't as straightforward as duking it out with weapons on the battlefield. This is especially true when you're up against the IPC, with their non-stop corporate babble. Well, let's not worry about that for now. Shall I take you to the inn?
It is the Luofu's honor to have you in attendance at the war dance. Yet, the fact that a simple martial arts ceremony has attracted esteemed generals from the Zhu Ming and the Yao Qing implies intentions beyond mere spectating. Might there be any specific instructions from the Marshal?
You're overthinking it, Jingyuan. As I said, I'm here to broaden my granddaughter's horizons. I have no ulterior motives. However, I have no clue what the Yaoqing Arbiter General has in mind. Do you remember when you accepted this position? I told you that an Arbiter General's battlefield goes beyond the physical one. You'll need to lead and manage everything on the Xianzhou. The title of Arbiter General holds a weight far greater than its literal meaning. So many years have passed, and you've done well. However, longevity for the Xianzhou people can be a curse. Living too long means that every mistake you made will lurk in the shadows. And one day, they'll eventually catch up to you. The Marshal knows everything that has happened on the Luofu. As for the Merlin's Claw of the Yaoqing, she has come specifically for you. Speaking of which, why hasn't she arrived yet? They say the Merlin's Claw strikes like lightning. Being late isn't her style.
That's not true, General Huaiyan. She's been here a while, but I'm sure you've heard of her unbridled nature.
As soon as she disembarked from the star skiff, she mentioned having something to attend to, and simply disappeared.
You must be the messengers from the Xianzhou Yaoqing, I assume.
Fish crackers.
We are Jiaoqiu and Moza, retainers of the Merlin's Claw. It's an honor
That's
to meet
something
you
we
in
should look
person,
at getting
Arbiter
for the baby.
Generals.
Now this is interesting. A guest who doesn't come to visit but sends a message instead. What does she mean?
Hello, Nezuko.
Tell me.
How are you
What could be
doing?
more important to her than coming here?
Master heard about a spectacular view in Scale Gorge Waterscape. I believe she went there to enjoy it.
A spectacular view? Ha! Did you hear that, Jingyuan? This person is being sarcastic.
Please do not misunderstand me, General Huaiyan. I was simply stating the truth. Master thought it would be inappropriate to keep you waiting, so she sent us here. Once she's finished with admiring the scenery, she'll personally come and apologize to the both of you.
Oh, the baby might be up though. I might have to AFK. After this, the cutscenes are done.
Drat. I forgot to ask Yun Li to return my sword. No need to bother. The Zhuming envoys won't be leaving the Luofu anytime soon. I'll ask for it later when we meet again. By the way, I don't know if it's just me, but the general seemed a little reserved. Could it be because of Elder Huayan's visit?
Reserved? Really?
Maybe I'm just overthinking things.
No, you're not. When I entered the Palace of Astrum, I realized that the messenger from the Xianzhou Zhuming was actually the Arbiter General himself. So, the messenger from the Xianzhou Yaoqing must be the Merlin's Claw herself, I presume.
That's right.
Well, that's what makes this entire thing so unusual.
What's so unusual about it? They simply received an invitation from Jing Yuan, just like the crew, right?
The war dance is just a small festival. And now we have 2 Arbiter Generals from other Xianzhou ships here. I'm afraid they're here for something more. Maybe they've come to hold Jing Yuan accountable for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis?
Hold him accountable? Come on, didn't the Luofu fall victim to the disciples of Sanctus Medicus and the Antimatter Legion? Why would they blame the victim?
Don Shu's rebellion and Ventilia's scheming are merely one side of the story to the other Arbiter Generals of the Alliance. Only a single piece of incontrovertible evidence remains, creating an endless source of potential complications.
The Ambrosial Arbor.
Yes. It's undeniable that the Plague Mark, which was subdued by the Xianzhou Luofu, has resurfaced. But was it really a conspiracy instigated by the Antimatter Legion? Or does it indicate a traitorous intent from within the Luofu, implicating Jing Yuan himself? Once the spark of suspicion is kindled, it proves hard to extinguish.
No wonder we repelled that.
What was I thinking? Seriously, here I was looking forward to a carefree and enjoyable trip. But it seems wherever we go, drama is just around the corner.
See, we should have gone and played with the
I
fossils.
was so excited. I thought those Arbiter Generals were just here to see the ceremony. By the way, I heard that an alchemist from the Zhuming diplomatic ship has arrived. And rumors
The story segment is
she's
surprisingly
the
good.
new Cauldron Master of the Alchemy Commission on the Luofu.
An alchemist from the Zhuming serving as the Cauldron Master on the Luofu? While it's not unheard of, the timing itself...
Thanks to your words, Mr. Dan Heng. Now I finally see the underlying tensions. The General is under tremendous pressure right now, but I was completely oblivious to his troubles. How naive of me.
Come on, don't think like that. Leave the adult matters to the adults. Even if
I
you
gotta
wanted
clean my
to do
keyboard
something
again.
for the General, it's not like you can do anything. Did I say something wrong? Again?
Miss March is right. I don't have the skills to share the General's burdens at the moment. Still, I'll do my best to follow his instructions. Let's go. Once I've taken you to your accommodations, I need to go to the Artisanship Commission to handle the IPC's protest.
He looks like he has a lot on his mind. We can't just let him go alone. Why don't we accompany
But to chill, that's probably why I want to do the stories on stream, though. That way I've got them recorded.
This is too much trouble. While I appreciate your kindness, dealing with the IPC's workers could be tricky. I'm afraid this will cause trouble for the Express.
No worries. We're pretty experienced in dealing with the IPC. You've heard of the 10 Stone Hearts? We've dealt with quite a few of them, right? exactly? Are you being sarcastic?
Well, since you're willing to help, I won't decline your kindness. Let's head to the Artisanship Commission and meet them.
Alright guys, I'm gonna be right back really quick. Baby might be back down, but even if he is, I'm gonna make sure I have his lunch ready and good to go. So, hold tight. I will be back in, hopefully, just a couple of minutes. But, depending on what happens with the baby, might be a bit longer.